Welcome, Buena.
To this week's episode of BTV.
My name is Celeste.
And my name is Michael.
Hey, Michael, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm not quite sure, but I know HOSA could be very well to help me find a good career path for myself.
Well, what's HOSA?
Let's find out.
Here at Buena, we have healthcare field classes. The most popular of these are EMS and nursing. These classes have a very interesting and hands-on CTSO program.
HOSA is a national organization for students who are interested in healthcare occupations, and it is the student activity club associated with the nursing, EMS, and sports medicine CTE programs.
HOSA can be very beneficial to students who are interested in pursuing their career in the healthcare field.
Well, it's definitely something different compared to everything that we're doing in like your average high school, and it's something that's very hands-on. We have like a separate lab that we can go to where we can test what we're learning on mannequins and just be able to help the community as well, learn more about like the body and do things here like through textbooks and with Miss Diver, but you're also going to be able to take those experiences and actually apply them to things that you want to pursue in life.
While HOSA is very beneficial to students wanting to pursue medical careers, it is also a great opportunity for meeting new people, community service, and just a great experience all around.
Nursing is pretty cool.
It really is, you know. I really like your outfit today, Celeste.
Oh, how sweet of you. Did you know that there's a program here at Buena that rewards actions like that compliment?
Oh, really? Let's hear more about that.
PBIS points are given out to students who are safe, responsible, and respectful here at Buena. It recognizes good behavior in classrooms and throughout the school, which is seen by teachers.
How they act, their behavior, if they're listening to me while I'm lecturing, while we're working on stuff, they're not on their computers or on their phones.
These points encourage students to keep being helpful and working hard in the classroom by rewarding them.
Teachers have just given me points for like being helpful around the classroom or doing things for other students, like helping them with homework.
The district has purchased different items. We have backpacks, we have pencils, we have water bottles. Every item will be worth a certain amount of points, so you can cash in your points to earn a reward.
Being responsible and respectful is a given, but rewarding students with these points allows positive encouragements.
Oh, your hair is really cute today.
Don't get too carried away with it.
Okay. Hey, do you happen to eat Buena lunch?
I do, and I know that they have a new company.
Yes, but I heard the behind the scenes of the new company is pretty cool to see. Let's take a look.
As mentioned previously on BTV, the school cafeteria has gotten a new company to run the food that's being given to the students. Southwest Food Service Excellence is taking over all the school food across the district, and they have big plans for this year.
Well, we'd like to get more kids to participate in the kitchen. We're trying to get more, like I said, quality food and best options for the kids. Like, I know they like more pizzas and hamburgers now.
The company has decided that they want to add new foods to the menu. The company is also going to use new methods to cook our lunches, along with an even larger variety of options.
The grill has finally arrived, so we're just waiting on permits for that. We'll be cooking outside hamburgers, carne asada, Sonoran hot dogs, fajitas, pork tacos out there. So that's coming. So you smell the smoke, you know we're cooking.
Some students enjoy the idea of having new foods on the menu after having the same food for a while. A lot of students had mixed feelings about last year's school lunches though, but now the food is different.
I really enjoy the food here because it's a lot better than last year. It's like 10 times better. Like the quality's just really gone up.
And I think the food this year is really bad, and last year it was even worse.
It has its off days sometimes, but like I really like the nachos they give. I usually like putting like jalapenos and salsa on it.
The food compared this year and last year, this year tastes slightly better. They still kind of taste the same though.
These new foods will make a great addition to the lunch menu, and we can't wait to see what the school brings next.
I really like tater tots.
Me too. Oh, I have to use the restroom.
TMI, dude. Too bad that there's a lot of restrooms are closed.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Let's take a look.
During this semester, students are continuing to cause vandalism in the bathrooms by clogging the toilets, stealing the mirrors, stealing the soap dispensers, and more, just for internet trends.
The bathroom situation for me is quite annoying. I hate how they're always like locked and I have to go travel to a different restrooms, but you end up those restrooms being cluttered with wet paper towels on the floor, walls, and on the ceiling sometimes, and sometimes in the sink, which makes it annoying because I have to wash my hands in those sinks.
The students and teachers are tired of this trend and are having trouble finding which bathrooms are open and which are not. They are all wondering when the vandalism will end.
I think that it is not okay that students are vandalizing the bathroom and that they have to be locked up, and it's inconvenient when students need to use a restroom and one bathroom is locked, so they have to walk from one end to the school to the other end, so that way they can just use the restroom.
It is a disturbing social media trend that encourages students to vandalize their schools. You have the fiscal consequences, paying for the damages.
School staff are no longer going to tolerate the vandalism.
So we continue to do investigations just like we would with any situation. Any student that we find, that we do follow the discipline matrix found in the student handbook, and it will limit the amount of bathrooms that are open.
The staff and front office are doing the best they can to stop this trend. This trend is not okay and needs to be stopped before anything else happens.
Wow, why can't we just use the restroom and leave?
It's that simple.
Why can't we go back to playing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh in the restrooms?
Ooh, that was fun. Did you know they have a YuGiOh Club here at Buena?
Oh, really? Let's look at that.
Club is a new club here in Buena. It's based on a huge card game that is popular worldwide. There are only a couple of members, but they would love to have more people. There are many students at Buena who have played other games just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Some students are also interested or have heard of the YuGiOh Club.
I have heard of the card game Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, I've heard of it, and I think I'll love it.
There are students at the school who actually play the game competitively, being ranked in the world.
I'm actually ranked number 50th in the country.
Make sure to consider joining the YuGiOh Club. They're open to new members, and for more information, meetings are held in...
A typical meeting is just we play one or two matches, depending on who's what do you say, pro gamer or not.
Make sure to consider joining the YuGiOh Club. They're open to new members, and for more information, meetings are held in Miss Fuller's room after school.
How fun. I love the fun activities here at Buena.
Me too. Has your science teacher ever took you out to the pond here?
Yes, actually. I've always wondered who takes care of such a place. Well, let's take a look.
For a while, the pond here at Buena had been disregarded as just another feature at the school. This changed last year when many teachers started utilizing the pond for lessons and breaks during the day.
We do a lot of activities at the pond. We do a lot of labs. Different classes utilize the pond area. Sometimes we just utilize it as a nature spot, a place to relax and unwind. We've done activities where kids have caught fish, caught tadpoles. We have waders so the kids can get inside the pond without getting wet if properly used. And then we also utilize the area around the pond, looking at the trees and the plants and other things that are living around it, or even things that are not living, abiotic factors.
Recently, for an Eagle Scout project, one of our students cleaned up the pond to make it nicer and much more welcoming than it had been in the past.
Besides cleaning the pond, that workbench slash table, the giant box basically, outside of the pond, that was also me. I made that so you put your backpack on there, you put some work on there. Basically a place to work on at the pond, so in your lap or on a clipboard.
Students over the years have also had many memorable experiences that took place at the pond.
When I was a freshman, the pond hasn't really changed much, but sometimes it does fluctuate in water levels. So first time I saw it, kind of shallow, but now it's a big old pond right now. So there's a big old frog, and he was just dead, and it was kind of sad to see that the big frog croaked.
If your class ever gets the chance to visit the pond, do your part to keep it a nice clean area and always make sure to respect the wildlife.
I love the Buena Pond.
Me too. What are you planning to do for the day off we have for Veterans Day?
I'm not sure, but I know that there's an event at Veterans Cemetery.
Oh, really? Let's look more into that.
Veterans Day is coming around the corner. The Southern Arizona Veterans Memorial Cemetery is welcoming volunteers to place flags on the grave sites. It's important this year to honor our veterans by putting the flags on the grave sites.
It's important for me to put flags on the graves and to see flags on the graves because it's a way that we honor our veterans and their families and the sacrifices that they made. Even though maybe the veterans aren't there to see it, it's for family.
I think honoring them makes us appreciate more what they're doing for our town and community.
Families with people in the graves appreciate the flags and they think that their loved ones do too.
I think that they do. It helps commemorate their service and could probably bring back some nice memories. Maybe not all nice, but some things that they may have forgotten for a while before receiving flags.
When we do stuff like that, like the flags, it joins everyone together and makes us all come together for one purpose.
Help honor our veterans' graves by volunteering to put a U.S. flag on their grave sites on November 5th at 4 p.m. at the Southern Arizona Veterans Memorial Cemetery. Don't forget to bring a 1-foot measuring device and a hammer.
How cool. I wish everyone a happy Veterans Day.
Hey Celeste, are you planning on going to college?
Of course I am. Are you?
Yes, of course. I am. Did you know that Buena held a college night here?
Oh, really? Well, let's look more into that.
With scholarship and application opportunities opening up, many students are eager to work out their college plans. However, just as many are unsure on how to apply to college.
There's just like so much mixed information out there, and it's kind of hard to find it.
Prior to coming here, I didn't know much about any colleges or applications that I applied for, so that's mainly the reason I came.
College Night can be a great way to get some quick and useful knowledge if you're simply just stuck at the beginning on where to go. There you can obtain lots of information on scholarships, applications, options, and much more.
College Night is basically to give students information about the entire process. How to apply for college, how to start looking for scholarships, how to request letters of recommendation.
With representatives from state colleges in attendance, you can be sure you're receiving accurate information straight from the source. Figuring out college doesn't have to be so complicated. If you feel lost on what to do, heading to your next College Night is a great place to start.
Very cool. I can't wait for college.
Me too. You know what else I can't wait for?
What's that?
Winter sports season. Let's take a look.
Fall sports have just ended, which means winter sports are soon to begin. Students and student athletes are excited, especially those whose teams had difficulties last year.
I'm really excited, especially because it's my senior year, and I just think it's going to be so much fun, and we have a lot of plans for the team and everything. Last year we had like 8 girls come out, so we couldn't even have a team, and so we didn't play any games, and I think it lasted like a week.
I don't really know. I'm kind of excited for all of it because I never really done it before. But I think it'll be a good opportunity to learn a lot of stuff.
Coaches already have goals and differences in mind to apply to their teams based on experiences with COVID last year and ways to progress their athletes.
So the goals that we're setting for ourselves, we want to go to state. We want an opportunity to compete and win state. So everything that we do in the off season and our practices during the season will be for the team to work towards that goal. This year, I think we're on a focus. It's a long season and there's a lot of practices, a lot of games, especially in January. So we're going to focus on splitting up our field practice time and the weight room time.
I want them to reach their goals, their individual goals on their own. It's not my goals, it's their goals that we coach for. This year, you know, if you ask me something I'd really like to see different, let's take everybody to state. As a team and as a coaching staff, we want the kids to just get better. Not necessarily win a state championship, but we expect our team to perform at an extremely high level this year because we're actually going to have a full season.
Basketball players, soccer players, and wrestlers should show up to tryouts starting November 1st. See you there!
Let's take a look at the weather today.
Today's weather is a high of 48 and a low of 47. No precipitation, with winds of 4 miles per hour. A humidity percentage of 19%.
The weekend weather looks like a high of 82, a low of 52 with 7-mile-per-hour winds, a humidity level of 18%, and no precipitation.
It's getting chilly, so make sure to wear your coats.
Back to you, Celeste and Michael.
No? That's all for this week's Buena TV. I'm Celeste.
And I'm Michael. Have a fantastic day. Bye.